In every self-help book I've ever read, they say, be careful to not make your dream too small, because then you're really screwed if you actually get it and it wasn't enough.
If we can get it right now, can we ever get it? How can we ever get it? If we can get it right now. If we can get it right now, can we ever get it? How can we ever get it? If we can get it right now. Well, if we can get it right now, can we ever get it? How can we ever get it? Lord, if we can get it right now. Well, I may not find, 'cause I can find my mind. Someone picking up when they got left behind. I'd have it found if I was so damn bound. Can we not get it right now? But if we can get it right now, can we ever get it? How can we ever get it? But if we can get it right now. When I turned back that we were all alright. There was not a listen to scream and fight. I woke up then, it was the same again. But can we not get it right now? Well, if we can get it right now.
I believed in it because she believed in it. When I snap my headpiece, there's something that comes over me, and almost the whole time I'm just like that.
It's totally the eyelashes. I sometimes fantasize, but I'm like, what? Could you get eyelash implants? Not that big, but you know, just a little bit more. I like the eyelashes.
It's just the energy of the audience. You're creating this thing for them that they then carry you off on. And it's a nice symbiotic experience when it works. That's what we're always looking for.
I'm gonna make some coffee.
Yeah.
Time to make the coffee.
I'm have to do this now.
I think we should put wire in the ears.
Like on this part?
Yeah, just on the outside.
That way you can like
If they're not totally behaving, you
bend them in shape.
There's a little bit money left in my account still, right?
No, not really. Is there a possibility you throw them away?
I've been cleaning. What do you want to eat? You're not even going to say anything that you found them and I didn't throw them away?
Well, thank you for not throwing them away.
I'm trying to have a place for things, and you have your shit, like, squirreled away in a million different places, so I just put it all in one spot.
But I know where my shit is.
But we're living together. I can't have, like, that kind of stuff in the bedroom, seriously. So I put them where the receipts go. Could I just have your full attention for 1 minute? What do you want to get done today? What if the hinges are on the outside and I just cover it completely, decorate it?
I think that still doesn't change anything.
We have different ideas. I think a lot of it comes down sometimes to just like aesthetic stuff. Like he's usually in charge of the engineering, and I'm usually in charge of making it look amazing. is one of my grandmother's old petticoats. She used to be a square dancer. When I was a kid, she would keep them all in her closet. She had like a net, and it would be like this high of just petticoats.
I think Trixie is a feminist. She works out, she lifts weights, and she's a top. She was always that kid who wore the crazy outfits in school. It helped that her grandmother taught her to sew at age 13.
I like to think I pass my shininess on to Carrie. I love the shiny fabric as much as she does. She and I both love shiny things.
Hey.
What are you sewing?
My bustle.
Well, these portfolio bags are pretty expensive. Well, one is like $100. Can you do me a favor? I think there's a green measuring tape on the board. 36. All right. Do you have an art smart card?
Everything's always a struggle though, like when we're working on projects together. It makes me nuts. I keep waiting to figure out like for it not to be tense, but it just hasn't happened.
And then would you like to register that card so you can get coupons in the mail?
Can I still use the card without registering it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
If you register it though, you can lose the card or misplace it, and we can just type your name in.
Oh. How long does it take?
A second. What's your first name?
Adam?
Monkey, he's just a jokester. You know, he's a guy or a monkey that has a lot of chest hair and butt hair, and I try not to get too close to him. Monkey was born in Baltimore. He was an active kid who spent most of his time climbing trees and riding bikes.
I mean, he's always been insane.
When he was in fourth grade, they were doing the production of Rumpelstiltskin, and this kid was supposed to be Rumpelstiltskin, and Adam convinced the kid that he was going to muff the lines, and he got the kid so sick and worried that the kid said, I don't want to be it, and then Adam stepped in, and Adam took the lead, and Adam stole the show.
Monkey studied musical theater at a university in Philadelphia. After 3 years, he felt like he wasn't cut out to be a Broadway-style actor, so he left school to hike the Appalachian Trail.
Do you hear that? You hear the birds? Those are mud flap birds. You see them all flying around here. This is a native ritual territory.
Trixie decided to study painting at a college of Baltimore. After graduating, she stayed there and founded Fluid Movement. Trixie had created a populist type of theater that was intelligent, entertaining, and open to anyone that wanted to participate. It's still going strong today.
Shiny Happy People, the performance group Fluid Movement, revels in an ongoing dance with life.
Warren Fleas, Tolstoy's in the dog park.
It's nonstop, and she thinks of all this naturally. She gets an idea and she just goes with it.
Trixie cast Monkey as a lead in Fluid Movement's Halloween roller skating show about the Loch Ness Monster. By the end of October, Trixie and Monkey were in love.
Do the jumps. Huh? Further up. You got this. Babe, you gotta do it. Just do it. Just jump. Straight up, nice and tall, high. Yep. Perfect.
I'll carry you up. It'll be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? This is the first act tonight! Trixie Little and Eagle! Hey!
of the tricks a few times, and it was just like, well, we're not doing this act anymore until we get that trick. Like, we're just not, or at least that's how I felt about it at a certain point. Like, because I felt kind of tired of being, like, not confident walking onto stage knowing that I can perform the stuff at the level that we should be performing it at.
Forgot a bra. I don't have a bra.
Call him, tell him we're gonna be late.
Hey, I forgot my bra. And I need one, so we're just gonna go get that. We were just almost there. I shall return with a bra. $2.50.
Stop.
Wake up.
Monkey's more shaken than he should be.
So it's like to not be doing tricks that we already have is a little upsetting.
No, I get it.
Especially considering like how hard we worked even this week, just like running tricks. Literally.
I understand.
It's upsetting.
No, I don't mean to diminish that at all, but I also think you guys are professionals and cover your bases.
You know, if all else fails, we're clowns.
And honestly,
and P.S. hot.
Yeah.
His drive to do it more and more and more actually sometimes
Makes you recoil.
makes me, like less confident.
Like, we had a moment,
when
like-
he's frustrated, and what do I do when I'm terrified? Like, what happens?
Like, I felt really flat and really like I need to figure something out. Like, this isn't working.
Trixie and Monkey had to go to the experts at Circus School in Brattleboro, Vermont.
I mean, originally we were only going to be in Vermont for 4 months. And then it wasn't very long into being there, like literally within the first week that we were like, we need to stay for the full 9 months. Even after the 9 months, maybe we might want to stay longer.
Hurry up, just jump off, please. Is that the right grip?
yeah.
Okay.
And then lower that hand down out and pull with the other arm. Yes. And then hand. Grab the other hand. And then roll. So as you roll,
See,
try
I
to
don't-
bring your
my
feet
hand,
up here. So you feel like
Okay.
the hand's coming out or that you can't roll back
when
up
I was
and
in the
hook.
meat hook, I wasn't holding on at all.
Okay.
Well,
Which
But his-
is okay. Like, I just want to make sure that's. I mean,
it's
I was in
okay
it.
if you trust him to hold you.
Okay.
And you're close enough to the ground that,
Right.
like, worst case scenario, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So as you come out, make sure you bring your feet up and try to touch his belly button. Good. And then grab, bring the feet up, feet up, feet up.
Oh my God, I have nothing left.
Yeah. Can you keep that arm down
yeah.
also? Nice. Yeah, and come on down. Good, much better.
Oh, I think I need help.
Try it. You don't need help.
I do need help. I worked on this all day with Mark yesterday.
Go past it.
We did have that one moment where we had some time away from each other, and then we came back, and I had that realization where I felt like the reason that we were at circus school was to learn how to work with each other, opposed to any other trick or this and that. And I mean, I guess I still think that, and I'd like to think that we're getting closer to learning that, but I think that still is something that we're working on and learning.
I agree.
Like, we could reenact any story, but all as monkeys. So everyone is a monkey, and that's what makes it Monkey Piece Theater. So it could be a classic story, but it could be the fucking Three Little Pigs.
I don't know. It sounds like costume issue, and I don't really want to be a monkey.
So that way you can just have like the straight up like classic scenes.
Yeah, but I don't need to be a monkey to do that.
Okay. As long as there is a monkey.
I think you're the monkey. Like.
I know that. Definite that we can get the 23rd, but there's possibility it might be we could get 23rd and 22nd.
That is my original snuggle monkey, who I've had since before I was born, actually. He was a gift of my father's to my mother. When I was born, I took him over, so he's been with me ever since. You know, when we made the choice to leave our jobs, I mean, that first year was definitely, I think, the hardest one that we've had. I mean, it was just so scary financially, because even though, you know, we didn't own anything and didn't think we had a lot of risks involved in quitting, it was pretty horrifying. You know, it was just like a free fall.
She thought it was cool, and I wasn't sure. I mean, I've gone to see her do her burlesque, and I'm okay with it. It isn't the career I would have chosen for her, but I'm cool with it. She's happy. She's making a living. I can't ask for anything more.
The first time that we saw her performing as Trixie, it was a performance at the 930 Club, and I was trying to remember.
She was the opening act.
Wait.
For John Waters.
John Waters. And I said, how did you get in with that name? That's a big name.
What would you like to see? Like, what would just be like amazing? That's usually where I start.
Trixie and Monkey find themselves living in Vermont, gigging on the weekends in New York City and around the country. They spend a lot of time driving in that truck.
It's making me nervous when you drive so close to other cars when you're talking.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm not talking into the camera.
Circus school.
They've been in circus school.
Okay.
Before that, do you remember that number they used to do where they just fell down?
Yeah, the tumbling thing? That tumbling one?
Yeah.
That's us naked. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It was really fun today.
There was actually a moment, though, and just now that I noticed a totally new moment. And it was because of you guys laughing at a place that there was never a laugh. Like, when you dive through, and then I was like holding you for a while, but I was holding you, like staring at your butt, and I felt like there was maybe a laugh, maybe I was wrong, but I was like, ooh, that's something I could be like, ooh. It's fun because we got, like, it's a different space, obviously, than a stage. But, like, the door worked really well. It was like, you know, we entered with the door, and then we got to, like open the storybook of Cirque du So Stupid, and like, bookend it closed. So it's a lot of fun to use, like, the materials around you and stuff like that. We like doing that a lot.
It's nice, you know, to hear that it's going well at this stage. Yeah. It doesn't, by any stretch, feel resolved, like, creatively or artistically. Like, there's still so much more that we want to do.
I feel really lucky that we're living this really fun lifestyle of getting to perform, and the fact that we've been doing it all on our own terms. Like, we haven't had to, you know, go out and, like, be auditioning constantly and being like beaten down all the time by being rejected for things. Like, that's one thing we haven't really had to deal with too much, actually, to think about it, is like rejection, because we've done it our own way.
Right, it's been great for us. Like, I think, you know, Burlesque has kind of gone through that same thing where it's just totally self-produced. So, you know, the rejection is if people don't buy tickets. It's not like...
I think the only rejection we really get is, like, whatever type of negative feelings we give towards ourselves, towards, like, performance, or
not doing as well as we want.
Not doing as well as we would want.
Sort of self-reflection that we did that made us come up here. You know, we were just like, well, you know, if we want to be better, like, how do we get better?
But at the same time, we've sacrificed so much, like, I mean, we don't have that regular 9-to-5 job, so we don't have the financial security at all. Like, that weighs on us a lot. Like, how are we gonna make this work? But it's just like something we have to believe in and have a little bit of, like, hope and belief that down the line it's all gonna come back, and in little ways we see that.
They came here to work on their skill level, and it's been really rewarding to watch them. They know exactly what they want to work on.
They're also trying to figure out how to bridge that gap between performance and life. They've been here for a better part of the year now, and they're getting tired now. And how do you continue to run that marathon to make it to whatever that finish is that they're looking for, whether it's the act or that new trick that they've been working on for the last 2 months. How do you get there when you are exhausted and you think that I'm not going to make it?
All right, let's go. Second she joins it. The catalyst is movement. Buzzy, buzzy.
Are you gonna catch me?
Yes.
You didn't catch me. You didn't.
You can do a sound effect.
That was the short.
And I was there.
You weren't.
Yes, it's on film. Goes out, stops.
I mean, are we going to be artists, or are we going to get caught up working other jobs, doing other things, just to halfway maintain what we're doing?
It feels like for the past, like, 4 months, I would say, it feels like we've lived in 3 cities. Like, we're still dealing with stuff in Baltimore, we're living in Vermont, and we're traveling to New York almost, we've literally traveled to New York almost every single weekend for, like, the past 4 months.
You know, we realized that we could get enough work in New York and still be in Vermont. Once we realized we could do that and I could give up waiting tables, then it was like, well, can we withstand driving, just the schedule of it, which is pretty intense. We don't really have days off. Like, all our days off are like this, pretty much, like in the car. Can we do this? Can we do it another year?
100% amazing. Is it a miracle of God or a man-made monster? I'm going to let you decide right here or right now. This is the second time you asked, gentlemen. I know that curiosity is only building.
What's the best way to get back to the belt?
Okay. You have to go to,
Coney Island.
What was that? You have to go to Neptune Avenue, baby. You can take a right here and just take a left. That was a fun show.
It was fun.
I had so much fun. Oh my God.
Like I said, it was our biggest show this year.
It's awesome.
You guys had people lined up from the entrance to the sideshow, through the bar, out towards the main street, and wrapped around the place. People were lined up.
I had such low I was like, I'll be happy if 50 people come. We used to do July 3rd shows all the time, and Megan's always like, it's a city of 600,000 and all we need is 300.
But if you really want to make a living performing, gotta make sure you hit the Burlesque Hall of Fame in Las Vegas. It's the Olympics of burlesque. Producers and performers travel from Stockholm, Tokyo, Toronto, Rome, and even Newark, New Jersey to attend. If you win a title, it's a game changer. You don't win any money, but you can get a lot of gigs out of it.
I'm Trixie Little, and this is my trained monkey, the Evil Hate Monkey.
I'm the Evil Hate Monkey.
Are you guys a couple?
Yes.
Are you married?
We're
No.
not married.
It's not legal to marry monkeys. Yet. We're working on it.
At least not in our state.
Animal rights for all.
Full of gold.
That's right. What's up, bitch?
What the hell is it? It's beautiful. Did you make it?
I did. Bye.
Did you bite your hair?
Yeah, bit my hair. What are you talking about? You didn't see her bite her hair? We were in the back.
Watching from behind.
And then Catherine Delish stopped me to say how great it was.
Who did?
Catherine Delish.
Did she?
She did.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Kind of just had a little epiphany where I was like, you know, everyone has a movie star fantasy, and there's just different versions of it. And you could create your own.
and it doesn't even necessarily have to be for the movies. But I just really started to realize there's no difference between famous people and regular people. They just have better jobs. So it was just kind of one of those moments where I was just like, I want to be doing that. And I was like, I can. What am I doing sitting here?
We tried to bring our children up to not be ashamed of their bodies, so that I can't feel bad about what Carrie does. She has a beautiful body, and if she feels like showing it off, then more power to her.
I would consider probably dropping my middle name, which I have no attachment to, my real middle name, and taking Trixie officially. It's not dishonest, and it's not like I'm trying to be something I'm not. It is who I am.
She was so deranged. She had her name changed. And now it's fucking Trixie, okay? There we go.
And as part of your transformation and rebirth, we hereby baptize you in glitter.
Trixie and Monkey receive an invitation for a sexy 2-week festival in Brighton, England. This is their first international gig.
Take that spray.
English muffin.
How fitting.
And then maybe you'll find out the history of where my monkey ears have come from. They come from America.
This was like the big launch of our new next phase.
We're not going on again without an intro, period.
Did it once.
We did it once,
work.
and it
felt
awful. Like I wanted to cry when I left the stage. It's horrifying that 8 reviewers were in the audience. We've never even been reviewed, actually. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Never.
Well, let's find out what happens.
All I knew about Trixie and Monkey was what Julie and Bambi and Bunny and everybody else told me about them. Plus, I'd read that book, Bump and Grind, the new burlesque, which talks about them quite a lot. And then they were unfortunate to be in the worst reviewed show of all time. I mean, it was the worst review. Do they read it in this film? Do you get to see it?
The First Turn by Trixie Little, a sort of perma-grinning porn cheerleader, is nothing short of gynecological, though she redeems herself later in the show with a moderately amusing lip-syncing dance routine that appears to have been pinched from a tranny club.
Her sidekick, the evil hate monkey, is a hideous little creature who inspired genuine fear.
Who could suffer that review? Who are these people? What did they do to get a review like that?
There'll be people here later, I'm sure.
Yeah.
People will come. What's our plan?
With life,
No, just now for the next couple of weeks.
we're gonna go camping at the place for a couple days, and then we're gonna go meet the Ministry of Burlesque guy.
Did you write to him?
I wrote to him today. And then we have a gig, and then we're going home.
We only have one gig in London.
Yep, as of now. But we have a free place in the countryside to stay.
Right.
That's not bad.
Well,
Does that answer your question?
not really.
Oh.
It feels
I feel like
slightly
it's gonna
soured.
smooth over. Yeah, it does. I think once a few hundred more people like totally fall in love with us in particular,
Right.
and I think that will help it soften a little bit if people really like us, and then
The band still likes us.
the band's come with us.
During their second year at circus school, Trixie and Monkey decide to create an ambitious theater show called Mumbo, inspired by the story of Jumbo the circus elephant and his trainer. The show is a combination of trapeze, foot balancing, burlesque, acting, live music, and it even has a plot.
Dagnabbit, I could have been something, a somebody. But instead, I'm just a somewhat and a sometime. I had dreams. Yeah, I had dreams. Big dreams, sure. Even when I was a baby little monkey. You know, growing up in the savage jungles. Deep in the dark depths of the third world. Where survival was a matter of kill or be killed. Baltimore.
No, monsieur. Tighten your suspenders, because this act is going to bore the pants off of you. And now, Mademoiselle Trixie Petite and Mumbo.
So it felt good to actually have a really good show. I knew everybody in the front row, and knowing, I guess, that some theater people from New York were coming, and it was the last one. It was just, the stakes were higher, I guess. I think everybody was just like really tight. We finally all figured it out. That's the way it always is. You
get it right when it's over.
It's not over.
It's not over. No. Just the beginning.
Mumbo, where it's not meant to be a one-off, it's meant to have a lot of life. But if you can't get everything to line up, then it's not going to happen. You just have to sort of, I don't know, sort of stay the course and hope that it will happen again as long as we keep thinking about it, which we do.
We took out a loan to do it, and it was a big financial risk when we had nothing to gamble with.
With no prospects on the horizon, Trixie and Monkey put their big dream show on the shelf and get back on the road.
Yeah. I didn't fall on it.
We're in Knoxville, Tennessee, and it's flurrying a little bit, and we are in a strip mall. That's where we're performing, in a basement at a strip mall. That's it. Where we at, girl?
We're in Atlanta finally. We had a little bit of traffic, so we're running a little behind, but I'm doing the set list and everything's looking good.
What is that?
8-1.
8-1. Okay. That jumped really fast.
Is that your mom's
2,
car?
3.
Oh my gosh!
Mom!
I was just trying to think today when I last saw you. I don't even know.
I think I know. I had this one move. I kept having to roll over on the thing, and it was so painful.
So do you guys have any perspective on like at what age you're gonna quit doing this?
We don't have to depend solely on acro stuff, and I think we're probably past we're past a prime to be really good acrobats. Like we can learn stuff and do stuff,
Right.
but I think what's our strong point is being like comedic character actors in a sense, and then using acrobatics and using burlesque
Right.
as things to increase the entertainment value. Since we left circus school, my whole body is just sort of gone a little soft.
It doesn't take long, does it?
God, no.
Carolyn told me about 6 months ago you two were moving up to New York
And then later she said, no, you're still in Baltimore.
It's timing and money.
Uh-huh.
Like because we were in Vermont at circus school for 2 years, and being up there, we kind of took out, it slowed us down with money-wise and whatnot.
Heaven forbid that you look like your mother.
It's too much. When I match him, it's just goofy.
This shirt picks it up.
Everything clings to it, yeah.
But come up
Yeah.
in April.
I definitely, I'm gonna
See
plan
our
it.
place before we move.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we're making it.
Well,
I feel like it's so stressful. Like even this week, like we've barely spoken to each other. It just comes down to like overdrawing the bank account by $1, whether or not we're gonna get in a fight one night or not. It's like, it's not making it. Making it would be like being able to live and work in New York and have some financial security. Like that would be making it. Just the money and things, and then we get in fights about the, creative stuff and what we can and can't execute, and then when things are or aren't important to us, and when we have to really fight for them with each other even. And then I feel like we're fighting against each other a lot, and I hate that feeling. Like sometimes I feel like some of what I actually do end up creating, I have to do in spite of my relationship. Like it's like I feel like I'm working against it almost sometimes. Like it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't. I don't feel like the way that we're functioning is sustainable. I don't think our relationship will really make it that way. I followed you when you came forward.
But you can't.
You don't come forward.
You're that close.
Yes, I did.
Right. You're telling me that you're not.
No, that's not what I'm telling you.
Right.
I'm saying I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm just trying to keep you in the frame. Do not start picking fights with me just because you're stressed out about your act.
It's been a while since you've seen it, right? So tell me your professional aesthetic opinion. Look at it from a distance. Tell me what it needs.
Well, I think we should just start over.
We're not starting over. When I look at it in photos, it actually looks really good.
Yeah. No, it photographs really beautifully. I just think that like when it gets real on the stage, like when the curtains open and they see this cake, like the cake needs to be like a 10, and then when you get on it, like you're the 10 and this thing drops to an 8 somehow. You know, like I think that works though. You know, I think okay, we need to work on this deer because I think that like the eyes need to be. This thing needs eyelashes. Do you have fake eyelashes?
Mm-hmm.
This thing needs to be done.
Done. Okay. I'm redying the deer head, and I was calling to have you remind me about the directions. Okay. And then, so do I put it on when it's dry? Okay. And then 45 minutes. Got it.
Just like bathing a dog. This is your last hairstyle, dear. We'll stop abusing you after this.
That's crazy. See, I told you, highlights and lowlights.
Bring your arm down. So you cover.
they go back to the Burlesque Hall of Fame, the Olympics of Burlesque. Trixie will be competing for the reigning queen of Burlesque, and Monkey will be competing for Best Boylesque. The stakes are high for both of them, and all the best performers are bringing their A game.
It's been a long time since we've been reunited, dear.
There's two sections of music. The first part's real classic, and then when the music switches, like I'll have a pose and it will stop, and then it will switch into other music, and that's when it should get like more bombastic with the lights, and I'm wearing all yellow. Is anybody listening to that? Just me?
My costume's bright pink and purple. And then maybe like 75% on the spotlight.
It's the Saturday night. The competition's about to begin. Everyone's here. There's a lot of people.
Thank you so much for being here. Maybe you'll join me in my new Burlesque Hall of Fame pledge of allegiance. I'm gonna say like, I, Kitten LaBum, or whatever the fuck your name is. Blah, 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 blah. I, Kitten LaBum, am a feminist. And as a feminist, I realize that participating in a pageant is deeply ironic. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the 20th anniversary of this pageant. You ready to start? Trixie Little, who is one half of Trixie Little and the Evil Hate Monkey. They work together, they work separately, together, separately, together, separately, together, separately, together, separately. Now it's separated. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please clap that loudly for the beautiful and tiny Trixie Little.
Just focusing on being solo performers, and it's been really valuable taking full responsibility for everything that I was doing needed to happen, instead of like sometimes feeling like, oh, if he had done this differently, and this is, I'm in control of every part of this, so it was good time apart. Tonight, he presents to you Prima Primate. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please clap very loudly for the Evil Hate.
we're still a unit, even though when we're solo artists. And I think maybe that carries on for people when they see us separately. They can still envision the other one close by somewhere.
Couldn't get the banana to go the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I mean a little bit, but I mean it felt good. I felt my thighs like burning up like crazy. I'm excited. Let's see what happens. Hey!
So proud of you.
Thank you, babe.
More nervous for you than me.
Aww.
I was like, oh my God, so nervous.
Looking really good,
You did great.
Ladies and gentlemen, that exciting moment that you've all been waiting for. Are you ready?
Most comical. Well, who could that be? This goes to the evil hate club. Evil hate monkey.
Mr. Exotic World, nice to see you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm ready to go cut some ribbons at supermarkets.
Yay!
What are the laws? What are the rules? Wait, do I set up the ribbon cuttings at supermarkets?
You make up the rules.
Yeah, that's good. Where's Trixie?
She's in the dressing room. Yeah, she's alright. She feels good. She did her best.
There he is.
There you go. Walk down those steps.
The king.
Not one, but two.
Thank you. Las Vegas. The old town Las Vegas. Right? The touching musical. Here, wait, come in here with me. Wait, come in.
Hold on, let's do a real.
Wait, come in over here. This is something that I do a lot. We're gonna move in a circle. Just keep eye with the camera.
Don't take steps, just
No, it's
It's a slow pivot. We can do it together. And it looks really good. It looks really good on film. Right? Hi there. Wait, we can do it. Slow it down. Ah. There we go.
Dizzy.
Are you dizzy? Dizzy?
They're giving props to you.
Yeah! I won this car! This is my car! No, I guess I didn't. All I won was this crown. It's a fabulous crown, mister. It's actually better than that car.
Trixie and I had joked, like, if we were both king and queen, that we would do, we'd try to do, like, a little tour or something and, like, pull up into towns and make sure that there was, like, some supermarket where we'd cut the ribbon.
He doesn't think about it at all, but he's been in musical theater since he was 10. You know, it's major. It's like in his body, in his bones, like big time. And I would love that.
The thing that I want her to realize is that, like, consistently for the past 3 years, she's put amazing pieces up on that stage that I think people are consistently remembering.
Most of my decisions and how I paced my energy and timing this year has been for last night.
Like, I want to enjoy it and have fun, and I am enjoying it, and it hasn't, like, totally sunk in, but there's a part of me that knows that she's probably a little upset.
You good?
Yep, thank you.
You're welcome. The cake was awesome.
The amount that I've grown and the acts that I've created out of it and the level that I've pushed myself to has been, I wouldn't have done it otherwise.
And that's, like, bigger than winning an award.
I've been crying all morning. Even now talking about it, I'm like, it's just such a release. I mean, I'm not crying out of any bad feeling. It's just feeling raw, I guess.
There you go. Should we put the seatbelt around him?
You want me to?
Yeah. Can you? Well, he's got to be strapped in. Nice. Thank you.
I have such mixed feelings. It's like professionally and artistically, I feel like we need to be in New York, but you know, this has been our home and there's nothing wrong with it.
It's funny, there's so many other people like moving is so easy. Well, not easy, but
yeah, they just move.
They just do it. It's hard. It's like we're giving up a great amount of the quality of life that we have here to go there. And now it will be when we come back to Baltimore, it's not coming home, it's coming back to Baltimore. It's hard, you can't really say, yeah, we're going home. It's like we're going back to Baltimore, my hometown.
They have a real opportunity on the horizon. An off-Broadway theater has given them a residency to develop a whole new show. They will have a lot of help this time. A director, a writer, a tech staff, and a short run in a 99-seat theater. Trixie Little and Evil Hate Monkey together? We mean a couple?
Yes.
What, a romantic couple?
Yes.
How long you been doing this movie?
I would like you to give it up one more time. Like I said, it's their 10th anniversary for Trixie Little and Evil Hate Monkey, everybody. Hey, come on out here, you guys. Yeah. Thank you. Actually, let's do this thing.
I'm so happy to have met you. You've changed my life.
I love you. I love our life. You live life on the edge, inspiring an openness and curiosity that I have never seen ever anywhere in the world before.
I love you. So very, very much. And I'm so happy to be here, saying this in front of everybody and showing you that ultimate commitment of how much I truly, truly do love you.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Trixie and Evil Hate Monkey, they're humorous and they're a bit troubling. And to me, that's what's a great combination in showbiz. You can laugh at them and be a little scared for your life at the same time.
I mean, who can't tumble and like toss their partner in the air and catch them upside down? I mean, who can't do that? In all seriousness, they can do things that no one else can do.
So Evil Hate Monkey, I know that's his character and he does it so well, but to me he is the beautiful love monkey. They're people who are full of love.
gonna walk home to Brooklyn, sucker. Yes. That was good. Nice save.
Wanna see it all over again. When you pulled up, my heart did swell. Watching others watch you, not knowing what to do. You relayed the tracks for the choo-choo train. They didn't know there was one and they all got aboard. We love what we do. We hope you will enjoy us. The best laid plans as we come into a room. We come into a room and make you understand. We're ambassadors